Good morning and welcome back to Coral Gables Congregational United Church of Christ. May you live in interesting times is an expression that so many of us have heard, and I always thought was kind of a nice expression to give to someone. That is until I did a little research on those words, may you live in interesting times, and discovered it's credited with being an ancient Chinese curse. Who knew? So, what sounds at first like someone wishing you fascinating or exciting or a remarkable time is actually referring to times of too much change and stress and strangeness. The kind that disrupts people from their organic roots, making life distressed and difficult. So it's not a very nice thing to wish anyone if we go with that translation. Well, I suspect that many of us are finding ourselves living in such interesting times these days. And many times I hear symptoms of these interesting times from my friends and even my church family. Yet through these times, these interesting times, we have the love and grace, the hope and peace of the Holy One to see us through. So while things are indeed interesting, and they are in so many ways, on so many levels, we know that in times like this, maybe especially in times like these, that God is with us, holding, guiding, protecting, leading, and being present with us. Thanks be to God for blessing us so.
At a time like this, we come to worship you, O Lord. At a time like this, we come to know your holy word. At a time like this, we need your spirit here beside us to comfort and to guide us through this hour. At a time like this, all our towers may tumble, kingdoms pass away, mountains may wash into the sea, but you remain unchanging each and every day. Strengthen us that blinded eyes might see. At a time like this, we come to worship you, O Lord. At a time like this, we come to know your holy word. At a time like this, we need your spirit here beside us to comfort and to guide us through this hour. At a time like this, all our towers may tumble, kingdoms pass away, mountains may wash into the sea, but you remain unchanging each and every day. Strengthen us that blinded eyes might see. At a time like this, we lay our praise before your throne. At a time like this, we know that we are not alone. At a time like this, we pray you'll send your power that heals us, the saving grace of Jesus in our midst.
There's another phrase that's not a Chinese curse, but one that comes from the book of Esther. And it says, "For such a time as this," meaning that Esther was raised up to serve in a unique and important time in the life of her own history. Likewise, perhaps we too are lifted up, raised up in these intriguing, interesting days to minister, to care for one another, to reach out beyond ourselves and to serve, even in these interesting days. Thanks, Brandon. Thank you, Anthony. Thanks, Elena. And thanks all of you for being with us. Take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you tomorrow.